just to be an athlete alone, the amount of pressure that you put yourself under, and then to have maybe a tragedy happen in your family on top of mental issues. I don't know how kids today do it because anxiety with children is like through the roof.
Yeah. And then there's all this pressure from parents and the school and coaches to be living this perfect life. I know for me, it was always, you have your dream, you're playing ball at USC. This should be the best time of your life. And I so badly wanted it to be, but I just couldn't pretend that I also didn't have all this stress. And we see it nowadays with a lot of people when you see the social media highlight reel, when we're all trying to put these achievements on paper, but then when we zoom out and we look at how we really feel, it's not that great.
How did you as an athlete regulate that stress? Navigate?
I had to learn this. I certainly did not regulate it well when I was a freshman. I let that stress really overtake me. I lost a lot of confidence. I felt like also must be the only person feeling this way. When we all go through our mental health issues, we think that's probably just me because everyone else looks great. And so the way I learned to deal with the stress was, first of all, by understanding it was okay to be stressed. A lot of people are stressed. No one is perfect. I don't believe in this 360 happiness effect that we see. And then secondly, our lives are going to ebb and flow. I'm going to maybe have a great practice, not do so well on the homework assignment, make my friend's birthday party, have not a great game, ace the test, and I got to be okay with that wave of life that we're all swimming on.
Right. That's that okay with what is and going with the flow is something that's so hard for even us parents to try to teach our kids because especially at that age, everything's the end of the world.
And parents just want their kids to be happy so badly.
Totally.
That they just want to do anything they can to make their kid happy. And I was talking about this earlier today. It's interesting how, especially with a book like this, so many parents wonder, how can I make sure my kid doesn't experience a mental health issue or my kid knows there's no pressure or stress. But even then, you find people putting their own stress on not letting their loved ones down or keeping their loved ones happy because they are so proud. So I think too, all the parents, like you just mentioned, who care so much about the kids, just creating a space and an environment where your kid feels okay with opening up about maybe not being so happy.
It's crazy because when I think about, I played almost every sport there was when I was in grammar school and high school. And my parents wanted me to do it because, it made me happy, but I was also remember doing it so they would be happy.
Yeah. It's like an unspoken, you're both doing it for each other and no one says it.
No one says it. It's so bizarre.